Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Peachy from your WCA Astronomy class, and today I'm going to be going through your portfolio on terrestrial surfaces and interiors, which is the very first portfolio from Astronomy. Should be pretty easy for this portfolio. All you will be doing is creating a data table and then writing a summary of that data table, okay? So make sure you do have both parts, not just the data table and not just the summary. So there are 3 columns in the data table. There is column 1, where you put characteristics, column 2, which you're going to put similarities, and column 3, which you're going to put differences. So you're going to have some repetition. Okay, you're going to have some repetition from the characteristics columns to both the similarities and differences column. So a lot of times students get mixed up and they don't put anything in this column except for the planet name, and that would be incorrect. You're going to list the 4 inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. However, you're also going to write characteristics of those planets. Things like, what is the planet made up of? What is the density of the planet? What is the atmosphere like, if at all? What is the temperature range on the planet? How long is day and night? How long does it take to go around the sun? How close to the sun is it? What is the primary composition of the rocky part of the planet? Does it have active plate tectonics or active volcanoes, earthquakes, that kind of stuff? Those are probably going to be the majority of the characteristics that you'll find. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I missed on there that you should probably include. Does it have moons, I guess, would be a good characteristic. And how many and how big are they? Otherwise, I mean, with Venus, direction of rotation becomes important because Venus rotates backwards. So, any other characteristics that you might think of or come across when you're reading. You do not have to write sentences here. These can be bullet points. Okay? Then you're going to take those characteristics and you're going to find what characteristics do all the rocky planets have in common. So you're not exactly copying and pasting, but if you find that they all have similar compositions, then you might say they all have a core made up of blah, blah, blah. Or they all are between blah, blah, blah size and blah, blah, blah size. So you're going to find out specific things that they have in common, and then things that are very different from planet to planet. And you're going to write those down as well. Okay, so that's your table. When you're done with the table, you are going to summarize in 100 words the chart. So you're going to come up with a summary. You might say, for example, the inner and outer the 4 inner rocky planets are very similar in many ways, but also have several differences. For example, give some information. Mercury, the closest planet to the sun, has no moons. Okay, so that kind of stuff. So you're really just kind of using the information you discovered in your table and putting it into paragraph form. So about 100 words, okay, which is roughly about 10 sentences. Okay, about 10 sentences for that paragraph. That's it for this. It's pretty easy. So that's all you have to turn in. Put it in a Microsoft Office document or Open Office document or Google Doc and submit that to me through the Dropbox. If you have questions or concerns, you can feel free to give me a call at extension 2204 or contact me via webmail. I hope you all have a great day and good luck.